It's your day in tech history, and it's brought to you by our friends over at DJI. Get yourself your own drone by going over to geekazine.com/DJI. Jeffrey Powers here. I welcome you to the Day in Tech History, a full rundown of technology history 7 days a week. Subscribe to the show via iTunes, Stitcher, or download right from dayintechhistory.com. Now let's find out what happened on this day, your day in tech history. July 19th, 1843, the SS Great Britain, first iron-hulled, propeller-driven steamship, was launched. 1912, a meteorite with an estimated mass of 190 kilograms explodes over the town of Holbrook in Navajo County, Arizona, causing approximately 16,000 pieces of debris to rain down on the town. 1950, NASA attempts the first rocket launch from Cape Canaveral. The German V-2 with a 320-kilogram Army JPL WEC Corporal sounding rocket. 1961, Trans World Airlines, or TWA, introduced regular in-flight movies in the first-class section between New York and Los Angeles flights. 1982, the British government formally announces its intention to privatize British Telecom with the sale of up to 51% of the company's shares to private investors. 1985, IBM president of Entry Systems William Lowe announced that the rumors of an upcoming PC-2 were completely untrue. IBM also announced that some PC-AT computers shipped since the beginning of the year included a faulty Texas Instruments chip, affecting about 10% of the shipments. 1988, IBM ships version 4.0 of the PC-DOS operating system, featuring a shell menu interface and support for hard disk partitions over 32 megabytes. And in 1999, Palm Computing introduced the Palm 3E handheld computer, featuring 2 megabytes of RAM, Palm OS 3.1, and a reverse backlit LCD touchscreen for $229. Also in 1999, Panja introduces the Panja 1000 Entertainment Gateway to give customers random access to internet audio and video for stereos, televisions, and video recorders through the Panja Cisco cable modem. And now this word from our friends over at DJI Technologies. Summertime, summertime. What to do during the summer? Well, let's go fly a drone. The Phantom 3 is now available for all your summer flying fun. In both professional and advanced models, the Phantom is one of the most popular drones out there, and it can make you feel like a kid again, just like when you got your first RC car many years ago. With video up to 4K, you can have fun taking overhead shots, aerial footage in parks, by the lake, or just fly over your house a few times to see how many of the kids' toys ended up on the roof, or if your roof survived the winter. I encourage you to go over to geekazine.com/DJI so you can get free shipping on that DJI Phantom, and it supports the Day in Tech History, and I thank you very much for that. Go over there, geekazine.com/DJI, then go out to the park and have some fun. Geeky fun with DJI. Now let's get back into your Day in Tech History. In 2000, Apple Computer introduced the Apple Pro Mouse with no buttons and an elliptical shape. Apple Computer introduced the new low-cost iMac computer to be shipped in September, featuring a 350 megahertz processor, 64 megabytes of RAM, and 7.5 gigabyte hard drive. The model does not feature FireWire support, and the price was $799. Apple also introduced the iMac DV computer featuring a 400 megahertz PowerPC G3 processor for $999, and the iMac DV Plus computer featuring a 450 megahertz PowerPC G3 processor with FireWire connector, 64 megabytes of RAM, 20 gigabyte hard drive, all for $1,299. Few more things from Apple here in the year 2000. They introduced the iMac DV Special Edition computer with a 500 MHz PowerPC G3 processor, FireWire connector, 128 megabytes of RAM for $1,499. They introduced the PowerMac G4 Cube, which featured with a 450 or 500 MHz PowerPC G4 processor, with Velocity engine, 64 megabytes of RAM, 20 gigabyte hard drives. Prices started with that at $1,799 or $2,299 for the 500 megahertz version. Two more things here. Apple Computer released the iMovie 2 for Mac OS 8.6, And Sun Microsystems announced that it would be making the source code of StarOffice available for download under the lesser general public license. 2001, a worm dubbed Code Red wreaks havoc among the internet web servers nearly a week after being first observed on July 13th. The worm was named after the popular cherry-flavored Mountain Dew soda. Also in 2001, version 3.0 of Debian, a free Linux operating system, is released. 2004, Apple announced that its upcoming fourth-generation iPod would be physically thinner than the third-generation iPod. 2009, the iPhone app Cannabis locates the closest medical marijuana supplier and doctor, and it was released on the iPhone through iTunes Store. Also in 2009, Gateway released their line of netbooks, including the LT2000, which had a 10.1-inch screen, starting at $299. And in 2011, the Federal Bureau of Investigation raids the homes of people suspected to be key players in the group Anonymous, and Apple released OS X Lion, along with a newer Mac Mini and MacBook Air with a Thunderbolt port. And that's your Day in Tech History. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.dayintechhistory.com. All the show notes are over at wikizine.com, Geekazine's wiki. And of course, you can like the Facebook page and follow Twitter at Day in Tech Hist. Until tomorrow, take care. Day in Tech History is copyright 2015, JMP Enterprise and Geekazine.com.